this is the worst day of my life in Austin, Texas. So you went out the night before. That was not the bad part. That was actually really fun. But you wake up, you're kind of feeling the effects. So you don't really go out that much anymore. You have a broken toe, but you're like, I'm not really feeling it. It kind of feels good. So you put on tennis shoes. You have to go drop your boyfriend off at the airport because he's going for a 6-week trip to Atlanta. And you're like, I actually haven't lived alone for more than 3 days in my entire life because you had roommates all throughout college. And then even after college, you lived with your friend. And then you moved straight to living with your boyfriend. And you're like, it's kind of sad. You're also getting surgery in a week and you can't work out for 3 weeks. And you can't tan allegedly for 6 months. And you're like, wow, so I'm just going to be a pasty, pale, non-working out person. You still get to coach, which is awesome. But working out is your form of therapy. So you're already very anxious. As you're driving out, you don't see the pole because you're thinking about everything else that you have going on. The pole not only dents the front of your car, it scratches the whole entire side. And you're like, cool, dope, awesome. I'm going to go get a dopamine hit. I'm going to go get some matcha. As you're driving, you see that there's a run club passing. 45 minutes. 45. But great. You know what? They're working out. That's fantastic. Then you get a little bit of FOMO because you're like, I'm not going to be able to do this in a week after surgery. It's fine. Go get the matcha. So you pull up. You see that there's a long line. You say, if the line's way too long, we're going to get back in the car. You leave your car unattended for a minute and a half. You get back. You get a text. You got a charge. Not just a charge. You got a convenient fee charge. $40. It's fine. You go to the next matcha place. You see it's like a little bit more people, but it's worth the wait because it's really tasty. So you walk in and you say, you know what? It's getting kind of long. My toe's also throbbing a little bit. Remember, we got the broken toe. So you decide you're going to leave. As you're walking out, you see Laz man. He's ticketing cars. And you're like, hell's no. So you start running. No, please, sir, no, on your broken toe. And he says, you got ticketed. Again, how much? You don't know. It's a surprise. They're going to mail it to you. That's fine. We're going to stay positive because we're positive people here. You decide you're going to go get a matcha at another place. And as you roll up, you say, no one's ever here. But it turns out there's an influencer event happening. Maybe you'll make some friends. Positive. We're going to stay positive. And it is out the door. And you're like, you know what? No. I know this was supposed to be like made up, but this was about 75% true. So I'm just going to end it there.